I'm Peter Claughton. I'm a director of Cefnogaeth Tafarn Sinc, the community organisation which now operates the pub Tafarn Sinc. Tafarn Sinc, originally known as the Preseli Hotel, was constructed and opened in 1876. The pub was, in the 20th century, operated by a local brewery from Narberth, and they had a tenant in here, Peg Lewis, who worked here for over 50 years as their tenant, and when she died in about 1991, the pub was in poor condition, and the brewery decided they would like to refurbish it before putting a new tenant in. Unfortunately, they realised that there was far too much work for them to do, and they decided to sell the property. And we're indebted to Brian Llewellyn from Penfro Forge in Eglwyswrw, who came in and bought the property. Otherwise, it would just been demolished and probably turned into a residential development site. The problem is nobody could get a mortgage on a building built of corrugated iron on a timber structure. And it looked as if the pub was going to be sold again as a development site. We started to look around for a way of securing the pub for the community, and started to sell shares, £200 shares, in the society Cefnogaeth Tafarn Sinc, which would operate the pub. In the end, we've now got over 500 shareholders, some of them local, but many of them from overseas, with an interest in this area, in Pembrokeshire and this particular community. And in 2017, the society Cefnogaeth Tafarn Sinc took over the pub. One of the things that we've encouraged is music sessions within the pub, and every other Sunday night a group of traditional musicians come along and they really enjoy themselves. You can have 20 odd musicians in the pub playing away really to their heart's content, and it'd be encouraging to see more people come along and actually listen to them, have a larger audience. The music they play is absolutely brilliant, you know, it is really world-class standard.
Enw i yw Dan, dwi'n gweithio ar y bar a dwi'n helpu mas yn coginio yn y gegin fyd. So I live in the village. In fact, I actually, well, you can see my house from the window in the bar. So yeah, it's good having a community project in the village, and it's handy having my work here as well, because you get to know your locals a lot better.
So I live in Mae'r, which is 2 miles down the road, born and bred here. I began working in Tafarn Sinc when I was 14, and until I went to university to train in early years. Tafarn Sinc is the heart of the community, and it's great that the community took it over to keep the pub open.
I'm a bagpipe player, and I've been running this session here for over 3 years anyway, and we meet fortnightly when we're able, and Sunday evenings, and we make some noise. The community decided to take it. I thought it was a really good idea. I am actually a shareholder, so I think it's really good and that it's keeping going, and it is actually one of the best pubs in Pembrokeshire.